Hello everyone, welcome back in the video number 2. So we're going to proceed from whatever we have learned in the video number 1, and I hope you guys are excited to learn further, right? So let's dive into the course now. So in the previous video I have discussed the two important aspect, right? And the two important property of the log. The first was, let's say if I write this as log base a and value b is equal to c, right? And I told you that a and b has to be greater than 0, right? And a cannot be equal to 1, right? So now I'm going to tell you why it is that I cannot have a is equal to 1, right? Now when you learn further in the video, you will see that I can write this log base a and value b as something like this: log b upon log a, right? You will see this in the property when I discuss the property part on the course, right? Now imagine there's one more thing which you need to know here, that log 1 is equal to 0. Now imagine that if you have log a value of a is 1, right, which I said it cannot be, so you will land up something like this, which says that log b upon log 1, which is 0. And this tells you that this cannot be defined, right? This is undefined basically, right? So if you have a is equal to 1, this log will not be defined, right? So guys, keep make no a note here that a shouldn't be equal to 1, right? And I've also told you the reason, right? Right. So the important and the property number 1 is log. If there's a product of two log, right? If there's a product of two log and with the same base, you can always split this as log m plus log n. And remember that we are assuming that they are having the common base, like something like this. Like if it is having a 10, so this is going to be log 10m and this is log 10n, right? Something like this. And you can have the vice versa as well. So if this is m and n given, you can again write it as log 10 m into n. That's also possible, right? The second important property is, let's say if you have something like this, log m upon n, right? So this means that this is log m minus log n, right? And again I'm assuming that they are having a common base, right? Okay, there come again a few basic property which you should make a note of it, and I'm sure in the course of logarithm you will come across these kind of properties here. So if you have a log and base is, let's say, a, and value is also a, right? So the answer is going to be 1 here, right? So the value here is going to be 1, right? And again, why is it so? I have already explained it. Just explore in the pen and paper, you'll get your answer here. Now property number 4 is log. Let's say if I take it as base as a and the value is 1, so log 1 basically, we have already discussed that log 1 is 0, right? Okay, again a very fundamental property which says that, let's say log, if I take it as base as a and this is the value b, right? And it is the power as m, right? So this power comes ahead of the entire log, which is log m into log of base a and value b. Remember that whatever power is, it will come out just outside. If I want to give an example here, I will present it something like this. Let's say log base 10, and if we have 2 to the power 3, something like this, so 3 will come out here, 3 into entire log base 10 and value 2, right? Something like this. So guys, make sure that you have a note of all these basic points, because this is going to help you again, right? There are a lot more points, but we're going to discuss limited on this video at least. So if this is log, let's say you have a base as a, and base is also having certain power, so I'll take it as n, and the value of the log, something like this, b, and this is also having a power as m. So what I'm putting up extra here is, so you had the power of bm here and no power of a was 1 here, right? But here the power of m a is n and power of b is m. So what happen is, again this will come out, but in certain manner. So m upon n log, and you have the value as a, the base as b again, and the value as b, right? So in this case you can see that this entirely came out, right? But here it will come out as a fraction, right? If you want to see an example of this, I'll just put it here. So this is log, let's say this is 2 to the power cube, which is in base, and the value here is 8 to the power 3, right? So again this will be 3 upon 3, log base is 2 and value is 8, right? Again, this can be solved further, but I'll restrict to here, because no, I just want to show this property only, right? So here this is going to be 1 and the value here is nothing but 2 is in the base and value is 8, right? So guys, a very basic, fundamental properties, and if you can keep this in mind, this is going to help you in long way while solving a logarithm problems, right? And I'm going to discuss everything on this video course, so I want everyone who is watching the video to stick till the end of the course, right? So guys, there's a basic example which I would like to tell you here. So I'm taking this as, let's say, log, and I'm taking this base as 9 and the value is 27. So we are going to solve a problem here. So log base 9 value 27 plus log 8 in the base and 32. Now, everyone who has watched the video till here, I would like you to pause the video and try this question, and once you are done, resume to watch the solution. Now, I hope you guys have already seen the already done the your homework. So let's see how to solve this question. It says that 9, right? So in the base it's 9, so I can always write it as 3 square, right? And the value here is 3, so I can always write it as 3 square, 3 cube basically, right? Plus again, so base is 8 here, I can always write this as 2 cube, and this is 32, so 32 can always be written as 2 to the power 5, right? Okay guys, so as per the property what we have just learned, this is 3 upon 2 log, the base is 3, the value is 3 again, plus this is again I can write this as 5 upon 3, not keeping it here, this is log base is 2 and the value is 2 again, right? So I have just read that this should be 1, right? This should be 1, right? So I am only left out with 3 upon 2 plus 5 upon 3, right? Which eventually gives me 19 upon 6 as the answer, right? A very fundamental question for the log, right? I'm going to discuss much more questions in the course, in the duration of this entire course. So I hope that you have understood till here and you're looking to learn more, right? So let's meet in the next video.